What's up, beautiful people? The theme of this video is big girls lay big eggs. Let's go. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 It's me, Ricky Jones Jr., back again for another video. And as you all know, I am a beginner when it comes to having chickens, raising chickens, having backyard chickens. And now with the 3 chickens that I have, you heard that correct, 3 chickens that I do have, I've realized the bigger the chicken, the bigger the egg, right? I've given plenty of eggs away. And sometimes people will say, oh man, these are good, but they're small. And sometimes I took it personal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, these are my ladies. Don't talk about my ladies like that. But then I realized it was all because of the size of the egg, or excuse me, the size of the hen that made the egg the size that it was. And so I said to myself, what can I do to make things better? And that's what this video is all about. Let's get to it. And this is the box that's gonna make sure all things happen as it should. So let's go ahead and get yeah, why not? Why not 3? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's have some fun, y'all. You have to know by now, all good things are because of buckets. And when you do it right, it comes out right. Let's go. Let's get this party started, great people. So what you want to do if you're doing this yourself with a 5-gallon bucket, you want to make sure that the holes are 3 inches from the bottom. I wanted to make sure because it has been a little bit since I did the first feeder buckets and things like that, but you want to do it 3 inches from the bottom with the idea that as you fill the bucket with food, that they're able to maximize all of what's at the bottom, right? Because if it's too high, then you're going to have leftover food in your bucket and it's not going to be what you want. But if you want a situation where it fills and then it empties out as you want it to, then 3 inches from the bottom is where you want to be. And I like to just do 3 holes with the idea that each hen will have an option. But more than anything, if you have anywhere up from 12 to 15 hens, 3 holes is enough. And so then what it does give you is the option for your feeder scenarios to be waterproof with a little seal, which I use it even though there's no water in it, but I just want to make sure that no water can get in it, right? And so that's why I like to use it, in which the seal goes on the outside and then you screw in your situation from the inside just to make sure it's nice, sealed, and tight, right? And so from there, as you can see the direction in which it goes in, there's a little cover area on top, which is very necessary as dirt flies, dust flies, and things like that, but it will keep the food on the inside nice and clean. And when you do get this, if you do get this, I'll put a link down below, you'll see what I mean, because dust flies, dirt flies, and you don't want it with the food. All right, y'all. One thing we know about chickens is chickens love corn and scratch and grain, so I did pick some of this up from the Tractor Supply, which I'm gonna say they eat it, but they don't really eat it like the other brand that I used to get, which is the it's a Purina scratch and grain that I used to get for them, that once this bag is done, which was much cheaper, but now I understand why. Once this bag is done, then I'll go back to the Purina scratch and grain, but until then they'll feast on this here corn, or the scratch and grain I should say. I'm getting my chickens fat. Look at this. My girl's about to get big, y'all. I fill this bad boy to the top until the party don't stop. Whew. So ain't it all with it all, it's all about fattening the chickens. The corn is gonna do it, which is why I'm feeding it the scratch and grain, and I also feed them bread from time to time, kale of course, and other things like that. And they do love like those little dried worm things on my bobbers, like whatever. I throw those in there as well, but it's all about fattening my ladies, okay? Fat ladies lay fat eggs, okay? And that's what it's all about right now. I don't need anybody talking about the eggs anymore. If I give you some eggs, don't talk about the egg size. Y'all see how it made me feel. But I'm making the necessary adjustments to make sure these ladies have what they need, eat what they want, and making sure they get to the size that I want so that my eggs can be as I won't say want them to be, but as we are accustomed to them being when we purchase them from the store, which we do have sizes in the store. And now I see why, now I know why. It's because of the size of the hen. So hope this helped you all, hope this motivated you all, and hope I gave you a little insight on why your egg size may be the way they are, and or how to improve or enlarge the egg size that you may have, that you may want to enlarge, right? And so, hey, get you some scratch and grain and some other food items at your stores and things like that. So search through the aisles, ask somebody, comment down below if you can think of a food, or if you know any food items that helps to like fatten the chickens or fatten the hens a little bit more, you know, for egg size and things like that, and we'll all grow and learn from it. So until then, great people, I love you all, I appreciate you all, and let's get some fat eggs. Wow, that almost slipped.